Okay, I skipped 7 and 8 because those will not be on the midterm. And let's move on to 9. Consider the graph of G below. Assume all grid squares measure 1 unit by 1 unit. Complete the following. Draw tangent lines on the graph at x values x equals 0 and x equals 2. So I'm going to draw a point at x equals 0 on the curve. And then I'm going to draw a tangent line at that point. Okay. And then also at x equals 2 on the curve, which is going to be right here at the bottom of the curve. And the tangent line will look like that. Okay. So I've drawn the tangent lines. So part B, use the tangent lines to approximate the values f prime of 0 and f prime of 2. So it's asking what are the slopes of those tangent lines at those points. So f prime of 0 equals, and we can we're approximating by looking at the line. So I would just use rise over run. So let's start here, and we're going to go rise, but we're going to go down 1, 2, 3, down 3, and over 1. So down 3 is negative, over 1 equals negative 3. Slope of that tangent line at that point is negative 3. Now find the slope at 2. And we know it's a horizontal line, and the slope of any horizontal line is 0. Okay. All right, moving on to 10. We're going to find the derivatives of these 3 functions. So the first one, f prime of x, we're going to use the power rule. So it's 8 times 2, 16, x. And then we're going to subtract 1 from 8, is 7. Now we're going to multiply 3 times 3, that's 9, so minus 9, x, and then we're going to subtract 1 from 3 is 2. And 7 becomes 0, so that is our final answer. The next one, f prime of x equals 3, and the derivative of natural log x is 1 over x. And then plus, and this one, 5 to the x, there's a rule, I'm going to write it over here, that says the derivative of any number a to the x equals a to the x natural log a. Okay? So that's what happened here. The answer is the natural log 5 times 5 to the x. All right, and for C, taking the derivative, when you take the derivative of e to the x, it's just e to the x, so it's 9e to the x, okay? And when we take a derivative of the square root of x, we're going to rewrite that, the square root of x, as x to the 1/2, okay? And then we're going to use the power rule. So now we have 9e to the x, and then we'll using the power rule, we have minus 1/2 x, and then we're going to subtract 1. When we do that, we're subtracting like 2 over 2, and that becomes negative 1/2. And that is the answer for part C.